The first fetish shoot I did was for kink.com. And I did an erotic shaving tutorial where Eva Manax shaved my pussy and my legs, and we did like a tutorial almost. And then I did a shoot right like the next day for Electro Sluts, where I was like beat up and electrocuted, and it was really fun because I got like struck by lightning at Burning Man, kind of like it struck a pole right next to me, and I got like hit from that. And like electricity just doesn't, I don't know if it's because of that, but like they had the electricity on full blast and I was laughing. Like it didn't hurt me. It's just like I could just channel it or something. It was, so I didn't get booked again, and I think it's because I was laughing so much. Like I was like, oh, this hurts. I was just like, I couldn't stop giggling, it was. The role plays that I fantasize about when I watch porn and stuff are like, like bound gangbangs and like, or like all black guys and like just me, a little blonde girl, like but just like multiple partners at once. But I've never done anything like that. That's just like on my list of things to do. I really like black gloves, like nitrile gloves. I don't know why. I just think it's really sexy for somebody to be wearing gloves when they like finger me or whatever. Oh, like cum eating cuckolds, like.
You like to see the guy
like eat the cum, yeah. Or like if somebody would eat their own cum out of my pussy, like that's like a fetish I have, I guess. Nobody's ever done it, but it's like that's on my list of things I want to have done. It's just beautiful the way that, I saw like Elsa's magazine, and she was all pin-up-y kind of and just really cute, and it's just really aesthetically beautiful and classy, but also it's like, light bondage, and my ego, obviously. And my ego is like, follow your dreams, be in a magazine, and, embrace this side of you that is, taboo. Which, I mean, I feel that way a lot. Like, a lot of the things that I feel are taboo, but hopefully I can expand people's love and acceptance for themselves by loving and accepting myself. Yes.
How'd you like it?
I like it. It's nice. I don't like to be spanked if it's not, I don't like to be spanked if I'm, like, cooking dinner or something, but, if we're in the bedroom, it's nice. I like it. I almost joined the Mile High Club over the Grand Canyon, but I got plain sick from a Costco hot dog. And I guess it's not the wildest thing I've ever done, but I guess I was really horny at Burning Man, and I was in like a trampoline in the middle of the night, and it had like netting around it and like jellyfish coming down from, it had like a canopy over it, and then there was big stuffed animals, like so many big bears in this trampoline, and I was sleeping in there with my friend because I couldn't really find my tent at the time or something, or I could, but it was far away and we were cold, so we just went to sleep in there, and I was like yelling like, hello, I'm horny, does anyone want to fuck me, hello? But nobody came, and I was like, okay, I told my friend, like, I'm gonna manifest a boy coming in here and like fucking me, and then the key to manifesting your reality is like surrendering, so I just let it go and went to sleep. And when I woke up, somebody was coming in, and I was like, oh hey, and he was like, oh hi, and I never saw his face or anything, and we just started talking, and then he was like, do you want to cuddle? And then we were cuddling, we were talking, and then we just like ended up fucking, and yeah, so I like didn't even know what he looked like, but we still had like really great sex, and then we went back to my tent and like kept going, and yeah, because people came in and they didn't know we were doing that, and he was just like eating my pussy underneath a bear, and like I was having a conversation with the people that just came in, like, oh, where are you from, what do you do, like, because it was totally dark, like they couldn't see what was going on. So that was probably one of the crazier things. Besides that same guy, I saw him like a week after Burning Man in Reno, and I hooked up with one guy, and then I ran into that guy. I never thought I'd see him again, but I ran into him, and it was his birthday, and he was like, I was like, it's your birthday, like, let's go fuck in the staircase. So we like fucked, and then my ex-boyfriend came to pick me up and take me home, because I was tired and I didn't want to be there anymore. And then we had sex too, and I was like, oh no, I've had sex with 3 guys in a day. Like, wow, I went from only wanting to have sex with one person for my whole life to 3 in one day. Like, I feel like I haven't bitten the forbidden apple yet in the forest of the Garden of Eden. It's something I want to explore, but I'm scared because I've been hurt before. I've done it. I've done it maybe 3 times, and one time it was really good. But every time I have done it, I felt like really pressured into it, and it just wasn't, that good at first. Well, like, yeah. So it's not something I'm like, no anal forever. But when it's gonna be done right and I can do it, and it's good, I want to try it. I would say I'm more interested in the art of fetish modeling because I really love shibari too, and just I love photography and print. It's like just beautiful. I would have pictures like in my house of it, just as art. Um, they can hit me up if they just feel like they need someone to accept them and love them for who they are, because that's what I work for, or like I don't work for, but like I do sexting for Sex Panther, and it says on my profile that I just accept people for their like taboo kinks or whatever, and I get a lot of people hitting me up just like, hey, can we do like a brother sister role play or something like that? And even though that's not my personal fetish, I'm like, yeah, sure, totally, because it's like, I don't know, these people want to feel accepted and like somebody is okay with who they are, and as long as you're a consensual adult and you're not hurting anybody, then I'm fine with whatever. It's like, as long as 2 adults are consenting and there's not any pain unless it's consensual, you know, then I just want to make everybody love themselves.
Have you ever helped someone live out their maybe a fantasy that you ultimately that you ended up getting excited by or that turned you on?
There was like one guy that was texting me about his giant fetish, and that was really fun because I never even knew that was a thing, and it was like, even he was like even into like the giant eating people, and but like I don't know, he must have like busted before we got to that part because he kind of asked me about it and then stopped texting me, so I'm like, okay, you're done. But but just that being creative and just writing a story about being a giant with like tiny people, it's just, I don't know, I liked it. Or like this girl that wanted to be a cat, or she said she would like drink milk and turn into a cat, and just you know that was exciting and strange and awkward and like, but it's good. I liked it.
How many? You have a lot of girls texting you?
That was when I was like 15 or 16. I was I'm not proud of this, but I was like catfishing this girl because she would text. I met her one time and she would text me all the time, and I didn't want to talk to her anymore, so I just ignored her. But she was still texting me a bunch, so I was like, "Hey, who's this? Like, my name is John." And then we just started talking, and then we started having these like really weird sexting role plays, and I was like this other person, and yeah, she would tell me about all that, but I liked it too. As of right now, no, I'm not, and yeah, I mean, I'd be down to have like, I don't want anyone to control me, so unless I'm being submissive and yeah, in the bedroom, I don't think I could do like an outside thing where you're telling me what to do or who to be or even paying for all my stuff. Like, as much as that sounds appealing to me, I don't want that like 50 Shades of Grey shit. Like, I'm my own person, so I don't think I would want to be in that kind of lifestyle. But I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I would. The only thing is that I'm like poly. Like, I am fully 100% like want to be polyamorous, but I guess cuckolding would be good too. I like that.